Okay, here we go. NFL, Week 5.
What was staying?
Who was staying? Who made the stank? Okay.
Attention.
I'm not playing any more games with copyright. I'll be honest. I'm over it, so I'm just gonna play this. Wednesday night.
Okay. It's Wednesday night. It's a football podcast.
Okay, I think we're safe.
Okay. Thanks for everyone that's tuning in. Wow, we made it week 5. Definitely not week 13, but we're getting close to week 13. Surprise.
That's for sure.
I got my lovely, beautiful co-host. Would you like to tell everyone who you are?
My name is.
Just say you're the lovely, beautiful co-host.
I'm the lovely, beautiful co-host, Hannah Banana,
Give me one.
and this is our host, the lovely, wonderful, cool, nice, Mike, Marion Archek.
What? What?
Yeah,
For me?
I'm not lying, dude. You are a nice man.
How's that look?
That was glamorous.
And that's why we're number one podcast, LimeWire. We just overtook ESPN's Matthew Berry. We're better than Field Yates. That's not even a fucking real name. Why is your first name a fucking pronoun? That's not a real name. Get out of the league. Get out of football. This is real men's league. This is real men analyzing fantasy football, talking big sports, big fantasies. You know what my big fantasy is? Not a big fancy car, not a big fancy home. It's me and my beautiful co-host sitting on a couch, drinking some beer, wishing we were at the Kansas City Chiefs Bears game.
Yep. Eating pizza.
Eating pizza. We just left a stinky alcohol store.
Yep. That's the life. Well,
No.
let's get to it. We just got through week 4.
Yeah.
Quite the
It's spooky October. This is when football is at its scariest.
Spooky October. We got some exciting plans. We're thinking up some mighty spooky costumes to scare you guys with.
Yeah. I might be wearing something sexy too. Maybe some spooky, sexy lingerie.
You might be so turned on you get scared. You've never been that turned on before.
Yeah. You might be so scared you'll question your sexuality.
That's right. It's fluid. So, let's look back. Week 4, our predictions.
And by the way, everyone, we're drinking beer today.
Drinking beer. Mike's drinking some sort of sour ale. I'm drinking a Big Sky Brewing Summer Honey. Summer Honey. You're there.
Taking a bath.
Taking a bath. Once a year, I take a bath in the summer.
That's my summer honey. That's why you smell like honey.
And then I bottle it up and I sell it online. I call it my summer honey.
Jake's got, for the listeners at home and on LimeWire, Jake's got some good summer honey in between his legs.
Some people call it a summer sausage. I call it my summer honey because it's so damn sweet.
Well, that's where it leaks from. Jake's got a pretty good summer sausage, too.
Oh, thanks a lot there. I mean, I don't want to get into any sort of sausage contest, but I think yours is pretty nice, too.
Yeah, it's heavy. But not as heavy as the burden that we carry for the fantasy football world.
No, and that's what I bought a clipboard actually for this time because I got so sick of trying to deal with writing just on loose paper. So we're getting professional.
Stay professional.
So let's look back at the week past 5 minutes in,
because we need to reflect.
we're getting to the football. So, first game of the week, Jaguars, Bengals.
Oh, remember that was the battle of the cats. Rare.
Right, and we both said Bengals are going to take it
Yeah,
all
I said
the way, and
they did it.
I feel good. I think it set me off for a pretty good week of predictions with that one. Because the next one, I noted this one as the upset of the week. This was the Jets-Titans game, and I took the Jets. And I was right.
And guess what? He was right. I was so upset when it happened, but I was also right. Because I said the Titans deserve to lose the game after that performance. Hey, wait, okay, you're playing this like music that TikTokers use very loud. I can barely hear your beautiful voice.
Apologies.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, no, that the Titans deserve to lose that game. The Titans suck.
Yeah.
Without any good wide receivers. Derrick Henry touched the ball so many times. Your whole offense is one guy. You deserve to lose to the Jets. You might as well lose to the Giants too. The Giant Jets.
Hopefully they will, because I love New York. And that was a good game for me. That one made me happy.
Yeah, your stomach was so full.
I was eating well after that overtime. Okay, so then we had Bears-Lions.
Wait, before we go, weren't you at Buena Beef or no, you were at JJ and Fish, that JJ Fish and Chicken place, and wasn't the promo that if the Titans-Jets game goes into overtime, you eat free?
And guess what? I ate frickin' free, dude.
No holds barred.
This is a good day for me. So Titans-Jets, I took that one. Sorry to say, you lost. It was the upset of the week, though. I called it.
You were right to call it. Ring, ring. I picked up.
Well, then this one, Bears-Lions. You predicted a Nagy pants fall down from so much booing. It didn't happen because they won. I said Bears if Dalton. I was wrong on that, though. It was Justin Football Fields, and they won it anyway.
Well, and we won too, because guess what? We imagined Matt Nagy's pants falling down, and that was just as funny.
Yeah, that was fun last week, and you know what? We both won, regardless of the outcome of that game.
3-3.
So we had Colts-Dolphins. We both took the Colts. No doubts there.
Yeah. To a tugboat is looking like a mistake for the Miami Dolphins.
Yep. Browns-Vikings. We were both wrong, but we were also right.
We're very right, though.
The Browns did win that one.
Yeah, but I don't think so. So maybe we can...
Okay.
I don't know.
Next one, we had Washington versus the Falcons. You took Washington. I took the Falcons. I was wrong on that one, but I was also right.
Yeah, you were. But wait, but I was more right.
You were more
Just
right
to be fair.
by a hair.
Yeah.
Texans, Bills, we both took that one. What a game. What a fun battle, What a fun one to
General
watch.
General Mills went down with his fucking team in Houston. See, that's how bad they always were supposed to be. The Texans were not supposed to be good at all, and that's how they were supposed to be all season long.
That's right. You heard it here first.
Have you seen a picture of Davis Mills' head? He looks like Mike Glennon, where a lot of neck and small head. He looks like a giraffe. He looks like a giraffe. Davis Mills.
You heard it here first. He looks like a giraffe. Davis Mills.
Let me tell you something. Quarterbacks that look like giraffes are not good quarterbacks.
That's a hot take.
Science proves itself right.
Yep. Well, next up we had Saints versus Giants. You took the Saints. I took the Giants. Looks like I'm walking away with a win there, but you were also right.
Yeah, I was also. See, there you go. Though. I was still right. And both New York teams went to overtime, which is the first time in a long time where both teams went into overtime and then won the games.
And what's fun about that is that I love the New York teams because they're underdogs and they both won in overtime. What a great week for New York. Maybe I'll just move there.
The Big Apple will eat you alive. You got
Yeah.
that. You got that tasty honey dew in between your legs. It won't work.
Yeah. Well, I'm just a small town boy. Then we had Chiefs Eagles. We both took the Chiefs. That's an easy one.
Yeah, the Beatles did not win.
Next up, Cowboys Panthers. We both took the Cowboys. That was a classic.
Easy peasy.
America's Game of the Week.
Yeah, it's Jerry's world, and we're all living in it.
Okay, so here we come with the Mike versus Jake rivalry game of the week.
Grr.
Mike takes this one. It's Seahawks 49ers. You took the Seahawks. I took the 49ers.
And I won.
And you won. Congrats. And you'll be receiving your prize in the mail shortly.
You know, I was licking my lips and laying under my light the whole damn game.
That was probably good luck for you.
You're welcome.
So then we had the Cardinals versus the Rams. You took the Cardinals, I took the Rams, and guess what? You were right, but I was also right. So
2 for 2.
Steelers versus the Packers. We both took the Packers, and look how we turned out like victorious men.
Look at all this big chest on my hair. I mean, look at all this big hair on my chest. Look at it. Oh, I gotta shave this tonight because I'm a big man.
Man, you were getting physical after that beer.
Oh my God. I'm like Ben Roethlisberger in a bathroom in a nightclub. Oh, the lights are coming out. You know what I'm doing?
Wow.
Hey, you know what I would like to see?
What's that?
At the end of the season, I would like to see us compare our wins and losses of predictions, see our actual results, and then see our results, our actual results, which is us just winning every time. You know, just be like one column like me, you, and then another column. But if you factor in that we actually won all of them, 100%.
I think I still have the paperwork from the last couple weeks, so I think I might be able to put that together.
Okay.
But also, I don't know. Do I want to put in that much work?
We'll get Eric to do it. We'll tell him it's another marketable skill for him.
Tell him the library will give him a bonus, but they won't.
Yeah.
Okay, where were we at? Ravens Broncos. You took the Broncos. I took the Ravens. I said I hope they don't win. I honestly didn't want them to, but I knew they would. But you were also right.
Yeah, I was, because here's the thing. I didn't predict the Teddy Bridgewater was gonna get his brain smushed in, and then Drew Lock would come in and lock in a win for the Ravens.
Yep, and that's exactly what happened.
Exactly. I won.
So, penultimate game of the week: Bucks versus Pats. We both took the butts.
Yeah.
Closer game than I thought it was going to be.
Oh yeah.
Superman. That's Mac Jones.
Yeah. White people. You know, Tom Brady would have done a lot better if it wasn't raining during that game.
Yeah, he got wet. So last game of the week: Raiders versus Chargers.
And I did predict a kiss, which I think did happen. It was just behind cameras.
It was behind the camera. They kissed the cameraman.
Yeah, Tom Brady and Bill Belichick kissed the cameraman on the cheek.
That's
and
cute.
It touched.
Cute. That's the cute game of the week.
Okay.
Last game was Chargers versus Raiders. We both got it wrong. I don't know how that happened.
It's because of that damn rain delay, which doesn't make any sense. They had a rain delay, and SoFi Stadium is in dome. It's a dome stadium. It's got a roof on it, but they call it rain delay or weather delay or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed something kind of shady was going on.
Yeah, I didn't like it one bit. But Justin Herbert proves that he's a better quarterback than Tua Tagalog, Tim 2.
Well, that's week 4. Wrap it up. and put it in the lockbox.
Yeah, that's right, folks. Everyone listening on LimeWire, that is our 100% hit rate for the season.
That's
Can
right.
we keep this going?
Stay tuned for week 13.
Very surprising to see what happens on week 13.
So then we move into the league. This week, you took Kendrick against Bobby. Unfortunately, that was correct.
Yeah. Is Bobby dead?
He's not dead. I mean, he does send me some messages. He did say to me, what was the last thing I heard from that fella? Oh.
I do appreciate that Bobby is making a donation to all these broke ass people who that might win the league.
Yeah, he's alive. I actually just got a message from him that I hadn't seen, so that took me out. But okay, so yeah, unfortunately, Bobby having a rough go, 0-4. Kendrick goes to 2-2. You took Eric. Eric lost to Benjamin Gorskay. That guy's 4-0. I don't like him. I don't think he's real. But that's a whole other thing.
He's a crisis actor.
Right, so Eric lost. He moves to 2-2. Ben's 4-0. Ricky versus John. You took John. John is 1-3 after losing that one. Ricky goes to 3-1. A lot of lopsided games this week. You took Big Cock Celery Man over yourself, and that one you got right.
Humble brag.
Humble brag. Tyler moves to 3-1. Mike moves to 1-3. Fishtown Cockpoke, whatever the hell. He won. You got that one right. Paul moves to 2-2. Randy moves to 4-0. And then we have final game of the week, the rivalry game against me and this motherfucker Joe, this piece of shit, no good son of a bitch. He won his first game against me, but I moved to 1-3. He moves up to 1-3. So a terrible week for that. Tuesday's over. I'm not positive. I'm positive. I'm fucking pissed off, man. This league's going to shit.
Me too. This league is stupid.
This league sucks dick. It sucks ass. It eats shit, and it licks my balls.
Yeah. Hey, Joel, if you're listening, I want you to look up some of Jake's expensive honey juice that he's got in between his legs.
Yeah, go to my website and buy my what is this shit called? Buy some of my summer honey and pour it all over your head. You piece of shit.
Yeah, he's, I don't know.
Son of a bitch.
I think it's a sham.
I'll tell you what's a sham is our commissioner, but we'll see. We'll see if he has anything to say about that.
Right, Mr. Tough Pants.
So yeah, rough week for football fans everywhere. The Bears are moving to Arlington Heights. We hate them. I'm probably just going to be a New York guy. Just Buffalo, Jets, Giants, whoever's doing good, I'm going to like one of them.
No, that's who you are. You're fair weather. Fair skin, fair weather.
Yeah, that's fair weather for a fair-skinned man. And you know what? You can call me fair weather, but when the Bears are in fucking Arlington Heights, guess what? I don't even fucking live there. I don't even live in a suburb of there. So my loyalty goes out the window.
Okay, we get it. You're upset. But let's talk about this. Chicago Bears. That's right. The Chicago Bears. And for now, the Chicago Bears, that's what we can call them, are leading the NFL in sacks. 15 sacks on the season.
In their pants?
Yeah, they've been laying sacks in their pants and then knocking people down with the smell. Jared Goff smelled so much of what Khalil Mack had in his rear, he had to fall down.
I love that.
That's right. You better.
Yeah. No, I do. Well, yeah, that's all I'll say. After watching last week, you know, it was fun to watch as a Bears fan because you're like, oh, they're winning, nothing not
All
to
right,
like.
but it's also Detroit, so it's
But
like,
it's
of
also
course they're gonna
Detroit.
win.
Yeah, this week is the big one versus the Raiders. Wish we could be
Yeah,
there. Wish you were here.
yeah. I wish you were there with me. I wish we were in Vegas, dude. We could
Honestly,
get
dude,
our
I was
we.
looking like flights. I couldn't. I don't know that I could have gotten a flight much under $500, and then for the fucking ticket into the game, it was like what $300 about.
Well, let's see what the local prices are right now. Maybe they have a best friends discount.
I don't think they do.
Do you think they have a media pass discount? Like, what if we're like, hey, we're podcasters? Can we get in for like free?
Now
If we just
that is why we keep doing this, because eventually we'll hit a point where we just passively get enough views to say we're media and get into stuff like that for good deals.
I mean, you know what you say at the end of the day? Just be like, come on, don't stop gatekeeping. Actually, no, I just found some tickets, Jake. Now they're 180 a piece.
For the game.
Yeah, for the game.
Okay. Well, still the flight was the major issue. It was like fucking $500.
All right, well, don't worry. This podcast is sponsored by Hopper. Hopper, the ultimate deal-seeking app for flights, so you can see your best friends at the Bears game, and you get to drink big fancy drinks out of a pipe. So go ahead and check it out. Hopper,
Okay.
would you hop and run with me? But yeah, it would be cool going to that game just so I can sit in the stadium with you next to you. Maybe I could put my hand on your leg.
I wouldn't object.
You have no reason to.
Well, okay, romance aside, bromance aside, let's look on to week 5. Romance aside,
Okay.
romance is
Romantic society aside, let's just get into week 5. Listen, that's all we need to know. What we do behind closed doors is for our premium LimeWire subscribers,
That's right.
and they can find out for themselves.
You heard it here first. We have a premium LimeWire. Okay, so let's move into it. Rams versus Seahawks, first game of the week. That's tomorrow night. Who do you like? Who do you
That's
dislike?
right. So I hear a rumor swirling around that Chris Carson has a bad neck, and it's all messed up and janky. Oh my God, this is his head.
And where'd you hear
He
this?
looks just. His head looks just like the heads. Okay, you ever see hieroglyphics? You know how the heads are like this. You know how the heads are like this. He looks just like that, and the media is now letting them. They literally have him going through tunnels, like you know how they have the president go underground. Whenever there's like someone at the door, when there's like
At the
trick or treaters at the door. So the president goes under the tunnel. So same thing with Chris Carson. He's got a bad neck. He looks like he's in the hieroglyphics. So he's got a bum neck. But it's the Rams. Are they playing at home?
It's in Seattle.
Oh, in Seattle. Scary. Give me. Gosh, I really do like watching the Rams lose. So give me the Seahawks.
You got it. I'm going Rams on this one. I feel like the Seahawks have been a little inconsistent. I don't know, though.
They are inconsistent. Their secondary sucks.
Well,
I don't care.
yeah, you said it. I didn't say it. So you're taking Seahawks. I'm taking Rams. Then we got Jets Falcons.
Right.
You know where I'm going. This is my upset of the week.
Jets. Jets. Okay, can I pick one team too?
Go ahead.
Let me put it through the simulator. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's this week's simulator game. Jake, Andrew, tell everyone what the Mike Marinarchik simulator game is. What does that do?
So basically what it is Mike sits on both of his hands and wiggles his thumbs around and picks one hand is the one team, the other hand is the other. Whichever thumb on that hand gets up his butt first, that's the team that wins. So when you see
Falcons.
when his eyes roll back in his head, that means he's gotten the thumb. It's the Falcons.
Falcons. That dirty bird got up my rear.
Well, you know what? If a jet ran into a falcon, it's no contest. But then
Okay, if a bird ran into a building, it would only take out the bird. But if a plane ran into a building, it would take out. It would start the war on Afghanistan, the Iraq War. So more lives are lost that way. I'm not. At least I didn't forget.
That's right. Never forget. Then we got.
They didn't say don't make crass jokes.
Who?
They didn't say
YouTube?
don't make crass jokes. George Bush didn't say don't make crass jokes. He said never forget.
Right. And that video where the kids are going, plane, hit, steal, bird. You seen that one? Or bird, hit, steal, balloon, or whatever the fuck they say.
I don't know. It sounds like they're just trying to name teams from the NFL. Steelers, Falcons.
Right. The kids are stupid.
Jets.
We got Patriots versus the Texans.
Oh yeah, give me the Patriots. Bill Belichick's gonna smother General Mills. He's
right
pissed
there
off with what Tom Brady did to him.
Yeah, and the Texans, I'll say this, haven't been playing the best football out there.
If you can even call what they do out there football.
I think you can, but it's not good.
Listen, if that's what they call football in Houston, wait till they see it in the rest of the country.
Right.
They'll be calling that quantum physics.
Okay, Lions, Vikings, who you taking?
Oh my god, the Vikings.
And I hope Adam Thielen has a great game.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling Thielen. Eagles, Panthers.
I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it. Then I sound like I got a speech impediment.
Yeah. Yeah, because you do. Wait, what is the game?
Eagles versus the Panthers. It's another exciting one.
Eagles are annoying. I don't like them. They're boring. Birds. Why do we have so many bird teams? Let's get like how about the containers, the Philadelphia Containers or something, you know?
Cargo ships.
Yeah, there you go. The big haul.
Okay.
So, San Francisco. Wait, what was the team?
Eagles versus the Panthers.
Eagles versus San Francisco.
Yeah, just make your own team up.
Give me Carolina. Sam Darnold is playing crazy good, surprisingly. I think they're getting Christian McCaffrey back. And, the Eagles, they're just there.
Can I be honest? I wrote down the Eagles, but I also don't care about either of these teams, so who gives a shit?
Exactly.
This
Listen, if your team...
Who gives a shit game?
This is a who gives a shit game of the week.
Okay, we got Saints, Washington.
Oh my god. Okay, this game, it seems like it's either going to be like a lot of points or it's going to be no points. You know? Because Jameis Winston, okay, I remember I said I thought his plastic surgery or his LASIK surgery, he might have gotten plastic surgery on his eyes. Maybe those weren't...
Make him a little small. Make him like anime eyes. Like, ooh.
Right. Because like for whatever reason, he had one good game and then he forgot what sport he was playing.
Laser eyes.
So, give me Washington.
Ooh, interesting. That's gonna be.
I think. Here's the thing, because at least Tyler Heineke is a better quarterback than Jameis Winston.
I'm with you. But it's our game of the week.
That's right.
Okay, we got Titans Jaguars. That's when is that going to be? That is Sunday at noon.
Okay, Titans versus Jaguars. I want to, first of all, Urban Meyer, if they lose this game, I think they'll fire him after his little video with that young lady at the bar. I think they will fire him. I can almost see the team purposely dropping the game to get him fired because everybody doesn't like him anymore. Nobody on the team likes him. and none of the players respect him. They all laugh at him. They all agree that he's a joke. So I can see the game being thrown to get him out of there. But I'm also sick and tired of the Titans just being pretty one-dimensional now, because Ryan Tannehill can't throw the ball anymore. Give me the Jaguars. I just want the Jags to win it once. And with the way the fucking Jets played them, come on.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
Give me
Jaguars.
Jags.
Yeah, fuck the Titans. Okay, so Dolphins, Bucks.
Oh, Bucks.
Yeah.
Battle of Florida. The battle for Florida. The one battle no one wants to win. No one wants Florida.
And that's some of the biting commentary politically you could get if you subscribe to our LimeWire.
Exactly. Rick Perry, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash. You guys
Fuck 'em
suck.
all. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we got Packers, Bengals.
Packers, Bengals. I mean, obviously it's going to be the Packers that win this one. Yeah, give me the Packers. As much as I don't want them to win, I really want those Orange Cats to win it because I like the way they scratch. Oh, they got so much fight in them. But,
Yeah, I
but I
put
think
down
it makes
Bengals
sense.
just because I hope they win, and I'm rooting for them.
You know,
God bless them.
yeah, God bless those crazy cats. Go Tigers.
We got Broncos, Steelers.
Okay. Ben Roethlisberger was caught on camera crying, and it's so good that he finally knows the same emotion he made that woman feel when he committed that gross act on her. And it's good to know that he can cry also. You know, life is a full circle. Ben Roethlisberger sucks so much. Just fucking retire. You suck. Leave. Get out of here. You suck. You're so bad. And I hate your TikTok young receivers you have. They're all stupid and smelly. They stink. I like seeing the Steelers lose. I like that the wide receivers are prima donnas. There was a funny thing. There was a tweet that Chase Claypool guy sent out. He's like, he said like losing, never heard of it. And since sending out that tweet, they've been 6-8. So it's like you've probably heard it at least 8 times by now.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's a stink bug. So, but here's the thing: if Teddy Bridgewater doesn't play, and it is Drew Lock, Steelers win this. But if Teddy Bridgewater plays, give me the Broncos. So this is the Mike Marinarczyk if then game of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Breaking news. That's right, coming right at you. We have a new segment coming out. It's called the blank game of the week. Each game from now on out will be the blank game of the week. That's right. Where else do you get this kind of service?
All right. Well, I took the Broncos on that one, but again, I don't really care. I just don't really like Big Ben. How about how about no Ben?
Well, here's the thing. Why do you associate? First of all, Big Ben. Okay, let me get this straight. The guy is a fat American playing in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Philly cheesesteak.
The big tower that they're referencing is in London. How does that make any connection?
It's the Ben to Ben relationship, dude. His name is Ben. Big Ben is in London.
Has he ever been to London?
Town.
Has he ever been to London? He probably hasn't.
Do I care about any of this? No, because I'm moving on to the one that I give a shit about, dude. It's the Raiders versus the Bears.
Okay, guys, this is officially the I give a shit game of the week.
Oh.
Unanimous decision. Both me and Jay conclude this is our I give a shit about this game of the week. Okay, so we got the Chicago Bears, as we still know them, versus the Las Vegas Raiders. They're playing in Vegas.
Correct.
The stakes are high. I
Double
hope we,
correct.
I hope we get the lucky hand. I hope we roll a good hand. I hope,
I
I hope
see.
we don't bust.
I'm gonna bust.
Yeah, you got that big bust too. So we know that Andy Dalton is no longer starting, and it's now Justin Fields' team. He's starting from here on out. I like to hear that. What else do I like to hear? I like to see that the Bears defense is playing pretty well. At least they're getting a lot of pressure and sacks. And if we can replicate what the Chargers did, then we can definitely rattle Derek Carr, because it's very true that Derek Carr does get rattled if you sack him off. And that's with any quarterback. Eventually, after someone gets hit enough, they just start feeling pressure because you're just so aware of it. So if we can get pressure on Derek Carr and eliminate his poise, and he's not a very mobile quarterback, we got this. I know the Raiders' defense isn't very good. They lost 2 starting DBs or cornerbacks in the game yesterday or on Monday. So, in my opinion, give me the fucking Bears, man. The stakes are high. $20.
That's right. The Bears, baby.
That's right.
I'm messing around with the soundboard. I'm feeling a little bit more confident now because I'm going for the Bears. I will say, yeah, it's definitely one where the Bears defense has got to go. Well, they can't do that. They got to play good.
Well, no, they got to do that on Derek Carr's chest. I predict. Okay. Prediction of the week. We get Khalil Mack sacking Derek Carr and then helping his ass up as a rivalry thing. He goes, "You're my brother, but I still sacked you."
Oops, him up. All right. You'll have to tell me if that happens, because
I'll be watching the whole game.
Baba Booey.
Nice.
What's that, you?
I love the soundboard. I miss it. Okay, so then we got Browns Chargers.
Browns and Chargers. Hey, the soundboard would have been good then. We got and I'm the Chargers. Okay, Browns versus Chargers. Give me the Chargers, man. I want the Chargers to win. Chargers are fun and exciting. Browns are boring. I make Brown every day. No one gets excited about that.
This is the poop game of the week.
Where are they playing? Oh, they're probably playing in
This one is in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, give me the come on, baby. Come on. Oh.
I don't know. I wrote down the Browns. I don't really care about either of these teams. That's why I made it the poop game of the week. Because what I think is funnier is stuff like this. Fuck. Then we got Giants.
Undertaker.
Undertaker. Giants versus Cowboys.
Giants
What the
versus
dog
Cowboys.
doing?
Okay, this is easily the Cowboys game. This is not the week where the Giants upset them. They're gonna get wrecked. They're gonna get hardcore wrecked. It's gonna be the Dallas all the way.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. This is a wrecked game of the week.
Yeah, this is the wrecked game of the week, everyone.
And when we say that, we say...
Put my balls in your jaw, balls in your jaw.
Right.
That's right.
Then we got 49ers versus the Cardinals.
49ers versus Cardinals. Okay, what have I been saying? Those fucking pesky Cardinals, man. They're beautiful state bird of Illinois. Pecking out the eyes of the Rams. Pecking out the eyes of the Vikings. Pecking out the eyes of the other team they played, the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're going to peck the eyes out of the 49ers. They're too busy looking for fucking brown gold all day. The only gold they got is in the back of their pants. Cardinals win again. 5-0. 4-0. 6-0. Who cares? 5-0. This is my game. This is my game. I call this I call this the I know it when I see it game of the week.
This is the I know it when I see it. Yeah, I'm going cards too. It seems like a pretty. There's 3 for 1.
This is a 3 for the 1 game for you.
This is a 3 for 1.
Baba Booey.
That's 4 for 4. And then we got the Bills versus the Chiefs.
Oh my god. Okay, so it's basically these two teams are like the Spider-Man meme. This is the Spider-Man meme game of the week, where they're pointing at each other because these are basically the exact same teams, except defensively. Offensively, it's the exact same team. They don't really care to run the ball too much. They got a shit ton of wide receiving help that they have. They got what? A crazy amount of wide receivers. Crazy amount of just offensive weapons, skill players, but their running backs aren't that exciting, and they're kind of underutilized. So this is basically, but the only difference is this: one of them has an annoying little brother, and the other one looks great in shorts. Who do I want to win this game? I'm going to say this: I look better in blue. Give me the Bills. This is my.
You heard it. You heard it. Hold on. No. This is the MVJ Mike versus Jake game of the week, rivalry game of the week.
No.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Why? We both look so good in blue.
I don't know. That's the Mike versus Jake game of the week. There's $1,000 on it. Put your bets down on mybookie.gc. JC, Jesus Christ. Okay, and then our Monday Night Football game, Colts versus Ravens.
Oh my god. Why is this such a boring game? Oh my god, this is probably the most boring game you could put on Monday Night Football. At least I get to go to bed early on Monday now. You know. Okay. Oh, what was this? What team's Ravens versus Colts?
Correct.
Okay. This is my bedtime game of the week.
Bedtime game of the week.
This game. Okay, give me the Ravens, obviously.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
It's the Ravens, but I'm going to go to bed.
Baba Booey.
I don't care to watch Lamar Jackson play. I don't care. I feel like I'm watching. You know what it is? When a team is always good, it's like boring to watch. You know, like the Bears suck, but you watch it because you're like, how much worse can you get? And then when you win it, you're like, oh, wow. But then they'll do something funny. You're like, God, I hate these guys.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have too much winning.
Yeah, it makes you go sick in the head.
Right. Donald Trump said himself, we'll be winning so much, you'll be sick of winning. I was so fucking sick the first day he said that. I called in sick. So yeah, that is, give me the Ravens, but the game is over really quick. You go to bed. You can go to bed. The Ravens won. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're on to now the best part of the podcast, the league portion of the podcast. And for this week's sponsor is Mike's Twix Services. That's right, Mike's Twix Services. Mike's Twix Services, what he'll do for you is he'll take, for $2, you bring Mike your Twix candy bars, and whether or not you want to do it with a razor, for $2 with a razor, he will shave off the chocolate and caramel with that little baggie for you, and then he'll give you the cookie on the side, so you can go home and just enjoy the cookie. For extra $1, for $3, Mike will use his 2 front teeth to shave off the cookie, the caramel, and the chocolate. Okay, he'll use his 2 teeth to shave that off, and he'll put it in a baggie for you and put it in there, and you get to watch the whole performance for $1 more.
Baba Booey.
We're taking reservation. The Google form is live now, so go ahead and start filling it out.
And this is our sponsor.
This is our sponsor.
It's you.
If you mention,
Doing this with your team.
if you're listening, and if you are listening, if you can tell us which game is the who gives a shit game of the week, you get extra 20% off.
Wow.
Shipping and handling not included.
And I know Tyler noticed that I've expertly mixed these sounds in with the rest of the audio. It took me hours, but I do's what I do's.
Bruh.
Yeah. When you got big balls.
That's right. Hold on, let me do this. Hey.
All right, now that we're back
wait,
from our
what'd you
sponsor.
say, Commissioner?
Ooh, this guy sucks. This commissioner stinks.
That's right.
How you gonna expand the league 2 more teams, but include the same amount of playoff teams? It makes no fucking sense.
It's where we talk about. I wish I had a sound bite that said collusion. Maybe if I looked up Trump or something, but anyway. So you can see I'm sharing week 5 for the league.
Yeah.
The first matchup we got Kendrick, and we got Eric Guzman. So Eric 2-2, Kendrick 2-2. Hugely cool game.
Okay, so obviously Chris Carson is the only question mark because of the injury, and Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is he looks like shit. He doesn't do anything right anymore except just being himself. Amari Cooper's got broken ribs. He's got a chipped rib or a fractured rib. Doesn't mean they won't just load him up with narcotics though. But look at this shit. Look at this. Starting their fucking defense against 2 of players against. So what you're saying is, okay, if the fucking Rams blanket the Seahawks, you just limited 2 of your position players. 2 of your skill players are fucking scoring no points. You see that?
I only see one.
So you're wasting your defense. We'll get a different defense. Let's see who's bench is. Let's see. I mean, start Tannehill. Tannehill's the better start. Start Tannehill, start Devontae Smith, because Kenyon Drake is not going to do well, especially with Josh Jacobs back. Give me Eric. Okay, let's look at Eric's team, but Eric already won. All right, Eric, you won. Probably the only hard part or the bad part about his team. That's so crazy. Cooper Kupp is projected with.
You are fake news.
Projected for 23.5 points. That's insane. It's a ridiculous fucking projection.
Yeah, something ain't right there.
That's not right. That's unless he's the quarterback, running back, and wide receiver. That's insane. Devontae Parker is kind of limited just because it's Jacoby Brissett is the QB. And of course, you are limiting the Bears defense 4.6. I mean, fingers crossed. It's better defense compared to the Dolphins. Let's see, what else does he have? Yeah, I mean, he's presenting his best team. I love that one. Okay, yeah. Eric's team wins.
All right, so we got Eric.
Kendrick Gay loses.
Can you say? Don't say that, because Tyler's gonna come after you.
I don't care. I don't care. It's just words.
Okay, so then we got. I don't even look at who the fuck this is. John Mendoza 1-3 against Bobby 0-4. An exciting game to see. Can Bobby remain undefeated? Unwinded. Unfeated.
Unlost.
So this is John.
Okay, John's got Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. What does he have here? Oh, he doesn't have his defense starting yet because he's waiting for his defense to come about. Okay, so let's see. What does he have that's like silly? I mean, he's got nothing too wildly silly. Everything seems fine for the most part. Yeah, let's go see his defense, or like the rest of his team. Yeah, okay, so he's definitely putting in a waiver claim for someone. I'm surprised he did not get David Montgomery or Khalil Herbert, but he picked up Jeremy Nichols, which is like, okay, I guess. Here's hoping that both wide receivers for Tennessee are out. If both are out, then maybe he presents some value. But if not, the lead back will always be Derrick Henry until they fucking kill him.
Bing, bing,
or they put
bong, bong, bing, bing, bing.
But I can see that he's not starting. So yeah, give me. Okay, now let's look at the other guy. Let's look at Bobby's team.
This is bye-bye.
Okay. Okay, so Bobby's biggest issue is, and it's always been, having like too much concentration in certain players or in certain teams, which are just basically he has a lot of Patriots, but Javonte Williams, you've got a rookie splitting time. Hopefully AJ Brown is back. Allen Robinson is really affected by having a rookie. Tanyan isn't doing as well as everyone thought he would. Zach Moss is doing better. He actually is taking snaps from Devin Singletary. Let's go ahead and see the rest of his team. I'm assuming he's trying to pick up a new kicker.
He's got Evan McPherson down here.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not starting because like Cincinnati will move the ball. Cincinnati isn't awful. Here's the thing: the Steelers put up 17 points against Green Bay, something like that. They moved the ball and they fucking suck. They got a fucking statue. They got Big Ben. They have the literal Big Ben playing as QB. You've got at least weapons behind Joe Burrow or with Joe Burrow. Okay, well until he picks up a kicker, it's looking like John's game. But it would be very nice to see. I would love to see Bobby win it and then hear John say he's quitting the league again for the second week in a row.
Next game is Ricky versus Ben. 4-0, 3-1. This is the big game of the week. This is the big game. This is the big game. Whatever. Okay, so this is
whatever.
Ricky.
Okay, that's what we got here. Okay, we got Patrick Mahomes, Najee Harris. Okay. One thing I've observed with these teams, there is an advantage to being a tail end pick. There is an advantage to be a tail end pick because the talent drop off is so severe when you are picking in the front part, which is very easily demonstrated with a team like Joel or Rich Homie Saquon, whoever Rich Homie is. I think both John and him were early round picks. They're both 1 and 3, and there is a severe talent drop off. And after a certain point, when you're a tail end pick like Eric, for example, he's done very well. Although he even auto drafted for a bit. But anywho, this team here. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, Brandon Cooks is definitely going to be blanketed by. Bill Belichick is going to work so hard to isolate him. They're either going to attack Davis Mills, which is going to limit the upside of Brandon Cooks. Dalton Schultz is good, and so it's that he's emerging as the premier tight end there, but very similar to Buffalo and Kansas City. There's too many fucking offensive playmakers. Josh Gordon, I think at this point is overrated, beyond overrated. He's gonna smoke another joint and then he's gonna be on the fucking IR, or he's gonna be suspended. Let's see. I mean, he is starting his best possible team. This guy is starting his best possible team.
So that is Ricky. And then we got Ben, 4-0. Dak is back.
Oh yeah, this is looking like. Depending on whether or not Christian McCaffrey is starting, he's got a chance. I'm actually surprised this guy, what is he, 4-0?
4-0.
How the fuck did whoever played him before last week didn't beat them? Like, because he didn't start that many great players. Like, yeah, his bench is weak. I mean, this is all obviously contingent on whether or not Christian McCaffrey plays. But yeah, if I had to pick a team, I think I'd go with Ricky. Even though a grown man shouldn't like Thor that much.
A grown man is, as they say, subjective.
No.
Okay,
Next up,
next one.
we got the big game. We got the Mike versus Paul. And as I said last
right.
week, COVID-19? No. Football. It's about one of the best team names I've ever heard. Okay, so Mike, let's look at your team. What are you, 1-3? That's the winner's record.
Hey man, listen, I've been zigging when I should have been zagging, and I've been zagging when I should have been zigging. Every
That's
fucking
what you've
week I
been
start
doing.
the wrong. Every week I've been wrong. I'm like, oh, Daniel Jones against the New Orleans Saints.
Baba Booey.
And then fucking Kirk Cousins shits the bed. You know, that's what you expect from fucking people from Minnesota. Anywho, my team.
Come on.
My team. Yeah, shut up. Everyone get out of here. Shut up. This is my shut up game of the week.
Shut up game of the week.
I wish DeAndre... Okay, for me, DeAndre Swift is probably my big question mark, just because, like, for whatever reason, Detroit is like, we'll start based on matchup. So sometimes Jamal Williams will start, and sometimes DeAndre Swift will start. It's like, no, this is fantasy football. I don't care about your real world football shit. Start DeAndre. Anywho, I sneezed. Oh, sorry. My head hurts.
What are you doing, step bro?
I'm trying to
Baba Booey.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone. I had a spirit possess me. Okay. The big thing is I gotta get a new kicker if Teddy Bridgewater cannot start. So I gotta put him in. Okay, here's one thing I don't understand. Okay, I think this one doesn't make sense. Rashad Bateman is IR, right? Why can't I move him into the IR spot? I've been trying to move him to the IR spot. It won't let me. John, what is that bullshit? Why can't I move him into the IR spot? What kind of hackalicious shit are you doing?
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
No, I agree, Mr. I agree. Hold on. Let me try this right now. I'm going to try to move Rashad Bateman into the IR spot.
Okay. Well, remember what you said about Minnesota? I would say this.
Don't be rude.
And I would say this.
Wrong.
And I would say this. If you want to come to Minnesota, I would say,
I will build a great, great wall on our southern border, and I will have Mexico pay for that wall. Mark my words.
I'll come from the west. You don't even have
I
a
would say this.
wall on the
Quiet.
You know you can't resist me. Okay, well, and then so there's also Julio Jones that I could start, but he's still questionable. It's either a toss-up between Julio Jones or Damian Williams, which Damian Williams is going to be the starting running back for the Bears for the next 4 to 5 weeks. I might pump in Daniel Jones instead, but I can't keep zigging and zagging, yo. Yeah, I think I've got my best team. And by the way, I just tried fucking moving Rashad Bateman to the IR.
what happened?
Can't do it.
What's
Only
going
option
on,
is to drop him.
John?
Yeah. What is this?
And his name is John C.
Listen, when people told me John is the commissioner, I thought they meant John Cena.
I wish, because this is what I said. What the?
You got it the first time.
What? Yeah.
Okay, Paul's team.
Paul's team.
Okay, I'm gonna say I won just because Devin Singletary has fumbled like 7 times, and they've already said like, "Hey, you've been fumbling a lot." And the coach came out and said like, "Hey, we've been really reckless with the ball," indirectly referencing Devin Singletary. Baker Mayfield, he's a little elf. I don't care about elves. This isn't fucking World of Warcraft. Let's see. I think Paul should start the Patriots, not the fucking Packers. Yeah, I mean that's his best team unless T. Higgins starts. Give the game to me, please.
That's for Mike. So we got Eric, John, Ricky, Mike. Okay, so now we got. Ooh, this is a South Side battle. You hear that?
Oh my God,
let me play this.
Seriously.
And there's too many buttons. There's too many buttons on this website. Joel Ligma Balls, which Joel, if you're watching, please do. And then Big Cock Celery Man. That's Tyler. So it's me against Tyler. I'm 1-3. Hurting a little bit right now. My ego.
Okay, well, we'll boost you up. Okay, so what do we got here? We've got, okay, well, I wouldn't start LaVisca Chenault Jr. and in both Marvin Jones at the same time. I would probably include Antonio Gibson, even though he's questionable and he's going up against New Orleans. New Orleans, I would still say New Orleans ain't. Unless you, well, they did lose DJ Shark. Or Chark, but it is Tennessee. Tennessee ain't that great, as evidenced by playing against the Jets. Jacoby Myers, you can't trust against Houston. It's still Mac Jones, still a rookie QB. Scroll down. Alex Collins is an instant start if Chris Carson is out. If Chris Carson is out, Alex Collins becomes an instant start for volume. And let's see what else we got here. Yeah, I mean, I think that the only person is like Antonio Gibson I'd still start just because he's going to get you your volume regardless. Yes, shut up. I'm bad mouth me.
Graham.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm
sorry, I'm crazy.
Dude, you're kind of going crazy right now. Oh, and then we got Tyler. Big shot on the south. Big shot on the south side. Big shout out to Quenchers.
Yeah.
No video this week. Hey, that's vacation time, baby.
Yeah, apparently. Vacation from what?
He's working hard, dude.
I'm telling you.
Did you see that?
I got a full-time job. I'm still doing this thing. You can't get John to get on a podcast because his hours are fucking 2:30 a.m. to 7:45. Those are his hours.
I work 1 p.m. to 2 a.m. and then I get a 2-hour break, and then I'm back at 5 a.m. But there was something else I did.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Let's see what this team does. Okay. Derrick Henry is always going to get the ball fed to him. Let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit, like what I see so far. Okay, I can see why Sammy Watkins is starting because Joe Mixon is questionable. Yeah, I would honestly, if I was Tyler and I wanted to be wacky, I would start 2 tight ends. I would start Noah Fant and Dawson Knox I would start 2 fucking tight ends because they're both good tight ends. Myles Gaskin is off. Myles Gaskin is no longer going to be the starter. Like, Miami sucks that much that Myles Gaskin is not going to get. It's a committee. It's a fucking committee at that point. I said this beforehand. In the future, you're not going to have running backs be bell cows. The only bell cow is Derrick Henry. Without a doubt, Derrick Henry takes steroids. He takes steroids. He does. He takes steroids.
The wall just got 10 feet taller.
Listen, when I take a sabbatical, I'm going to go down to Tennessee. I'm going to follow Mr. Henry around. I'm going to see what he eats, what he drinks. I'm going to collect everything from his trash and go through it every day.
Wrong.
Yeah, and I'll find out that he does take steroids.
Well,
But
you
anywho,
heard it here first.
if Tyler wants to be wild, start 2 tight ends. I'd say start 2 tight ends.
Well,
Who am I going to pick? Jake, I'm picking you just because you're my guy. And if Tyler starts both tight ends, he's my guy. This is my guy. This is the my guy game of the week.
My guy. Game of the week. This is exciting. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all
You
about.
watch some of the most overproduced stuff I've ever heard.
Nut. Baba Booey.
Yeah. I need to cleanse my palate with a Baba Booey.
That brings me back. That's when I feel normal again. Okay, so last game of the week, Rich, Homie, Saquon, Joel, Ligma Balls. And then we got Randy, 4-0, the motherfucker to contend with.
Okay, what do we got? Teddy Bridgewater. Okay, yeah, he's obviously in concussion protocol, which is the only question mark. DJ Moore is actually looking like a stud with Sam Darnold. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. You're starting your own wide receiver against your defense. Okay.
Mike don't like that.
I don't like that.
Mike don't like that. Well, he's got 2 guys from Atlanta. Well, he's got Calvin Ridley, Kyle Pitts. Come on, give me a break.
Well, and Matt Ryan sucks.
And Matt
He
Ryan
sucks this year.
sucks.
Let's go ahead and see the rest of his bench. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense why he's doing what he's doing. He should, okay, whatever.
Who cares? This guy should
Who
lick my
cares?
balls.
Exactly. And while he's down there, he should get mine too.
And
Mine are the ones that hit the ground because they're so big.
And you should buy some of my summer honey.
Yeah. And take a bite of my summer sausage. Okay. This guy with his team, Miles Sanders, is out of the contention for being a starting running back. It's a committee there. It's a committee. But somehow this guy keeps winning because he has a combination of Jalen Hurts and Ezekiel Elliott, which helps out. Same thing with Justin Jefferson. Let's see what else we got here. Once again, he's starting Steelers defense against Melvin Gordon. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Let's go to his bench. Deebo Samuel being projected fucking 17.2 points. That's almost ridiculous. Like, what?
It's almost
Okay.
ridiculous.
It is. It's officially ridiculous.
Oh.
Baba Booey.
I see it when I see it. That's what I see. Yeah, I mean, he's got his best team starting. Who's his tight end?
His tight end was
Hawkinson.
Hawkins.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's starting his best team. I mean, as much as I don't like this guy, I don't like either of them. I hope it's a tie game, honestly. This guy's going to win it.
We're talking about Randy. Randy. I'm feeling a little Randy. You know what I might do? Take my pants down, show my little butt to the neighbors.
Yeah. Randolph. Take your little butt to Randolph.
Take my little butt to Randolph Street. Show it to my friends.
That's right.
Show it to my friends. Show it to
Yeah,
my
yeah,
friends.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So we're going to give no heads up to John, send him a Google Meet link, and see if he shows up. And if he does, then he's the real commissioner. Because he should be available 24 hours a day at the drop of a hat.
Listen, John, for the love of God, get a reasonable job. Why can't you just work normal hours? We all want you to.
He's had some wild requests when it comes to the hours situation. And I would say this,
John
he
would-
knows we record Wednesday nights.
Right. I'm sorry. You don't get to call the shots.
I'm
If
gonna,
you'd like to come on, You make the time. Listen, Tyler at least can go ahead and put out a podcast literally wee hours of the night. Very appreciated.
God damn it.
Love
I would love a commissioner like that.
All right. He doesn't get to call the shots. Can I come on now? Is it all right if I join? Is it all right if we do it on this day? No.
That's right.
You felt bad selling optic sights for guns. You had the best hours then. Why'd you feel bad then? Because you were selling guns and parts to wacko jackos? Who cares? Tell me, John, who makes your phone? Who made your phone? Did some weird hipster doofus make your phone? In a fucking Logan Square? No? Oh, a little Chinese kid? Okay, then you're part of the problem too. No, get a normal job like everyone else.
That's right.
I'm just crazy.
Now you're crazy, dude. Well, let me look over here. I don't see any activity on John's behalf.
Okay, what time is this? 12 a.m. Okay, what time is this fucking migrant worker restaurant open till?
Beep.
I'm being serious.
Look it up. What are they called? Meshuggah?
I don't even know. Like I said, he doesn't get to call the shots. Do you think Commissioner Gordon from the Black Knight wasn't always ready? He was always available.
That's right.
Oh, okay. Here, watch this. First one. I just sent in a really big message. But yeah, I'm not going to sit here and wait around for a commissioner. I think it's very odd that.
Well, I think we've said it before, we'll say it again. Anybody in 2021 has a little thing on their phone. I could look at there's a little thing on the front side, there's a little thing on the back side. It's called a camera. Anybody can record. It's got a microphone in there too. You can record and say what you need to say. You don't have to hide behind the digital screen.
Because you know why? Because he likes to use the backspace. When he says something wrong, he can't do backspace in real life.
You can't do backspace. And you can't edit video to backspace it like you would.
John doesn't know how to use. John doesn't know how to use video editing software. He types in, does Google Words record video? That's what he types in.
Right, and he didn't take Intro to Tech I took some class at what was it called? Oak Lawn High School, where they told me how to use Premiere. They just told me I had to do it.
Yeah, no, that's the same deal with him.
But he didn't do it.
No, I didn't do it. Now
I took that class. He wasn't in it. I think it was named John Finn.
Yeah, make him the new commissioner.
John Finn. I hope I see him at the 10-year reunion next year. Are you flying in for it, Mike?
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna use a video call-in. I'm gonna use some video conferencing software to call in. You know what? Let's have it at my place. Hey, if you're a real one, you come to my place for the Oklahoma High School reunion.
That's right. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. But no, I do find the league interesting because think about it. Who are the new entries? Ben?
Joel?
Joel,
Randy.
and then John. It's a $300 pot. If I know anything about John, he'll do anything for less than $100. And this, if they were to split the pot 4 ways, which is minuscule money, I can see this happening.
Well, and I mean, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to have to admit it. But I think John's league.
Yeah, it kind of sucks in here. Sucks. Why can't I move Rashad Bateman to the IR, John?
Right.
I thought I had 2 IR spots. What happened to that, Jack?
Baba Booey.
It ain't right. And we gave him fair warning with I don't know, what would it be? Almost 7 minutes to get into this Google Meet and say what he has to say. He can't do it.
Right. What is he, cleaning up some plates right now? Drop those plates. If you cared about being a commissioner right now, you would tell your manager, fuck off. I gotta take care of this big debacle.
And if you were the commissioner, you'd be saying, I'm not cleaning plates, I'm lifting plates.
Yeah. And then using his big guns to crush them.
Have you ever seen how strong Paul is?
Dude, Paul, when Paul gets angry, he takes fucking water bottles and puts them in between his pythons. He crunches them up and fucking breaks them. And then in the other arm, he's over here with aluminum cans. He's recycling. What?
He's recycling.
Yeah, because with Paul, he doesn't take the trash out. He recycles. He gives trash a purpose. John uses this like a napkin.
In this league, we're a bunch of pieces of trash that need a purpose.
Right. And John just treats us like the fucking napkins that the people rub their tikka masala on and then toss it out.
Yeah. I'm not living this way anymore. Not unless I have to, and I don't have to.
No one has to. It's interesting. It's very interesting. It is just so interesting how John acts.
That's right.
Because he's probably playing that shitty running simulator game.
That's the one where you're at the Olympics?
Yeah, the fucking 1936 Berlin Olympics simulator where you just pretend you're Jesse Owens running to the goddamn battlefield. The Hell Let Loose game. Literally, I was like, this game looks like a running simulator. And then I watched the video, and it looked like a running simulator. You have to run into battle. Buzz played the game. He's like, it takes like 40 minutes to run into the battlefield.
Hell Let Loose. Yeah, I guess I've heard of this game because of Buzz, but I don't know what the fuck that bullshit is. It's free or something? Why do I give a shit about this?
It's free. That's the biggest perk. But what you're watching is a chopped up video. So this is showing him already near the battlefield. But the thing is, you spawn so far away from the battlefield, you don't even know. And there's no hit marker, so you don't have to kill anyone, or if anyone kills you, I think.
That sucks. I don't like it. Well, anyway. Where are we at? I think
we have Insurgency.
We have Insurgency. If you guys like Insurgency, pay $40 to get it on PlayStation. The game's not very good. It's glitchy as shit.
Very good.
Well, it's very good, but it's also terrible.
Me and Jake have so much fun. Jake's just a little crybaby because he hasn't had his fucking milk duds in a couple of weeks. But I'm having a blast. I have a good time because, you know what? I can immerse myself in this world. But Jake would like it when the guys... Jake is like this. Jake would like the game if it was like this. The enemy was sprawled out with their legs open, and he can just go inside. That's him. He wishes every enemy was like that. Oh, you just kill me. My legs are open.
Is there a game called Panties to the Side? Because I would like to play that. But this whole thing where I get killed, I'm not so sure.
No, that is. They have a game like that. It's called. It's not VR. It's real life. It's called RR. Reality real. Real reality. Okay, Jake. Well, I think we can call
Hold on,
this.
I'm just trying to show. John said, regardless, I'm available whenever, late nights or before 2, Thursday through Saturday, and before 4 on Sundays.
Yes, exactly.
Just send me a link and I'll join whenever.
Why is your schedule like a riddle? Why does it have to be a math
He's the
problem?
Riddler. But anyway, that's the end for us, folks. Week 5 coming up, gonna be fun. We're in love with each other, and we're in love with you.
We love you guys. We love when you listen. We love when you agree with our statements on the commissioner being a bumnissioner. That's what he is.
Yeah.
He's a bum. He stinks. If you were ever driving under the Lawrence Bridge, you're like, what's that smell? That's John. Just John with his Indian food. And if you like what we do, support us. Catch you next week. We're continuing our new segment.
Yeah, catch us on LimeWire.
Yeah, get us off LimeWire. And join us in Insurgency. Not that broke-ass hell let loose game.
Yeah, guys, if you're on PSN, if you want to buy Insurgency, it's only $40, and the game breaks about 20% of the time, but it's still pretty fun because Mike and I are playing it.
We join a squad together.
That's right. All right, guys.
Bang, bang.
Peace out, bang, bang, and we don't really have a thing to say at the end, do we?
No, but hey, we'll say this. May we see you in week 6, and may our commissioner be a bumnissioner.
Amen.